of a phytohormone, which is basically a new class of plant growth regulator, and hopefully it will be considered in the coming year as one of the new plant hormone. So now I request to Professor to please deliver the lecture on the topic.
Thank you very much. Good morning, good morning, everyone. This is the last my lecture on this course. The title is Introduction to Phytohormones. I would like to explore the chemical structures, biosynthesis, and biological role of phytohormones in plants and their potential applications. Phytohormones are natural polyhydroxide steroids, share a structure resemblance to the molting hormones found in insects. However, their biological significance extends beyond these lectures. Found in over 100 terrestrial plant species, phytohormones serve multiple roles in the plant kingdom. They act as natural growth regulators and contribute to plant defense mechanism, particularly against herbivorous insects. Interesting, their importance isn't limited to plant alone. Studies have revealed potential pharmacological benefits in humans, making them an area of growing interest in medicine and biotechnology. Among these compounds, the most widely studied and biological active is 20-hydroxyecdizone. The structure is present, and this compound plays a special role in the activity. With diverse application in agriculture, biotechnology, phytohormones represent an exciting intersection of plant chemistry and biological science. Phytohormones belong to the steroid family, similar like phytohormones brassinosteroids, characterized by a cyclopentanoperhydrophenanthrene skeleton. A core structure they share with well-known steroidal hormones like cholesterol, testosterone, and cortisol, and of course brasinolide or castosterone. They contain multi-hydroxyl group, which significantly influence their solubility and bioactivity. The number of carbon atoms in phytohormone typically ranges between 27 and 30, depending on the specific compounds. 20-hydroxyecdizone, for example, consists 27 carbon atoms, is the most widely distributed in many plants and many studied of ecdysteroid. Another key structure further is the side change, particularly modification at the C17 position, and this variation in side chain impacted the way phytohormones interact with biological receptors, probably with brassinosteroid receptors, influencing their effects on plant, insect, and even mammals. Beyond hydroxyl group, some phytohormones also contain ketone or aldehydes, which further modify the chemical property affecting stability, interaction of enzymes, and biological function. I would like to present some chemical structures of the most common steroid detected in plants, divided into according to total carbon group. For example, rubrosterone, postosterone, dacrysterone, ciasterone, abutasterone. And then another with ecdizone, 20-hydroxyecdizone, macisterone, polypodin B or A. The most essential concept is stereochemistry of phytohormones. Three-dimensional arrangement of atoms within these molecules plays an important role in their biological activity. Stereochemistry determines how a phytohormone interact with enzymes, receptors, or other biomolecules. Even minor differences in atomic position can lead to dramatic changes in biological function, whether it's the ability to deter herbivores, influence plant growth, and interact with cells. A fascinating aspect of phytohormone is the structure similar to insect molting hormones known as ecdysteroids or phytohormones known as brassinosteroids. Sometimes phytohormones known as brassinosteroid-like compounds. Essentially, with insect consumes phytohormones, its hormonal regulation is disturbed, often leading to development and failure or death. The figures presents the structural modification of ecdysteroid via eterification, esterification, oxidation, amination, and other processes, typical metabolism, degradation, not only in insect but also in many plants. To truly appreciate the significance of phytohormone, we need to take a step back and look at the historical discovery and how our understanding these compounds has evolved over time. The story about phytohormones begins in 1950s and 1960s, when scientists were first investigating the molting hormones of insects. The term ecdysteroid comes from ekdysis, Greek word which refers the molting process in insect. Around this time, Botany and Carson successfully identify ecdizone, an essential molting hormone in insect, making a major breakout in entomology. But something unexpected happened. In early 1960s, researchers discovered that similar compounds were present in plants. This finding opened the door to a completely new perspective. Plants were not only producing ecdysteroid, but they were using them to their own growth regulation and defense mechanism. The first ecdysteroids were isolated from plants like Ayuga and Lucea, leading to increased interest in their ecological pharmaceutical roles. Thank you. During the 1970s, the Soviet Union became a key player in phytoegdysteroids research until to this day, of course. Particularly exploring the potential adaptogenic and anabolic properties in human. Scientists were intrigued by the effects on the muscle growth, stress resistance, and overall metabolism, leading to the early application in sports and medicine. As analytical techniques like chromatography and mass spectrometry advanced in the late 20th century, researchers were able to identify and characterize a vast range of phytoegdysteroids. Today we recognize over 300 different types across various plant species, which with unique biological properties. By the way, I was fortunate to have the opportunity to work for several months in a laboratory of Professor Lawrence Dynan at the University of Exeter in the United Kingdom, where I gained in deep knowledge, isolation, extraction, and others of steroidal techniques. Phytoegdysteroids are distributed way across more than 100 species along different plant families, including ferns, gymnosperm, and argiosperms. However, they are particularly abundant in certain flowering plants, angiosperms, that have evolved to use them for growth regulators and defense. Some of the most well-known sources of phytoegdysteroids, including Spinacia oleracea, spinach, Ayuga species, particularly Ayuga turca stanica, which contains the high level of turkesterone, highly bioactive egdysteroid, typically for this plant, and Luzea, also known as moral root, used in traditional medicine for the adaptogenic properties. Ceratula species, another group of plants rich in phytoegdysteroid, often studied for their medicine. The level of phytoegdysteroid in plants are not fixed. They fluctuation based on environmental factors, including geographical location. So different regions have varying plant chemotypes, meaning the same plants may produce different amounts of phytoegdysteroids depending on where it grows. Seasonal changing, many plants synthesize higher levels of phytoegdysteroids during rapid growth phases or in response to external threats, and environmental stressors, exposure to herbivores, drugs, salinity, and other abiotic stress or biotic can trigger an increase in phytoegdysteroid production as part of the plant's defense mechanism. Like many biologically active molecules, phytoegdysteroids originate from complex metabolic pathways that converts simple building blocks into structural sophisticated compounds. The biosynthesis of phytoegdysteroids primarily occurs through the mevalonate pathways, which is the well-known route for the production of steroids and terpenoids in plants. This pathway begins with a very simple precursor, acetyl coenzyme A. From there, the process follows several key steps: formation of isopentenyl pyrophosphate, which is a fundamental building block in the biosynthesis of not only phytoegdysteroids and brassinosteroids too, and then conversion into squalene, which undergoes with IPP It's the mean isopenyl pyrophosphate, multiple reactions to form squalene. Then squalene is transformed into lanosterol, which serve a backbone for many phytoegdesteroid compounds. Steroid modification through a series of enzymatic reactions, lanosterol undergoes hydroxylation, oxidation, and rearrangement, leading to the formation of the different phytoegdesteroids, for example, ecdizone or 24-hydroxyecdizone. A critical group of enzymes involved in this process are the cyclochrome P450 monooxygenase. Of course, the biosynthesis of egdesteroid is not a static process, is tightly regulated based on different plant stages, development stages of environmental conditions. The slides, this slide present the biochemical pathways of egdesteroids. This slide comes from a paper of Yamshi Arif, Shamsul Hayat, and me, and sorry, I remember the next co-author. The multifunctional nature of phytoegdesteroids highlights the sophisticated chemical ecology of plants and their ability to use biochemical means to interact with the environmental and other organisms. One of the most significant functions of egdesteroids is their role in plant defense against herbivorous insects. By mimicking insect molting hormones, egdesteroids, and these compounds, phytoegdesteroids, of course, interfere with the normal development of insect and then consume them. When an insect feeds on a plant rich in phytoegdesteroids, its hormonal balance is distorted, leading to abnormal molting, development, arrest, and even death. As a result, phytoegdesteroids as a natural pesticide, reducing insect herbivory without the need for synthetic chemicals. Beyond the insecticidal effects, some phytoegdesteroids also exhibit antibacterial properties, protecting plants from fungi and bacterial infections by inhibiting pathogen growth. Plants, of course, are constantly exposed to environmental stress such as drought, extreme temperature, salinity, and heavy metals. Phytoegdesteroids are believed to play a role in helping plants adapt to the stresses. There are some similar mechanisms like brassinosteroids action. I told you about it on my previous lectures. During drought stress, phytoegdesteroid may contribute to osmotic balance, helping plants retain water. Under high salinity, they might be involved in regulating ion transport mechanism, and when exposed to UV radiation, they could act as antioxidant, protecting plant tissues from oxidative damage. Phytoegdesteroid may also plant hormone signaling, particularly coordinated with auxins, cytokinins, and brassinosteroids. Some evidence indicate that they can promote root development, particularly under stress conditions. They present in certain plant species suggest that phytoegdesteroid may act as secondary growth regulators, which I would like to underline. Secondary growth regulators, modulating key metabolic pathways. While phytohormones primarily serve as defense compounds, they may also impact plant pollinators' relationships by altering nectar composition or plant aroma, potentially attracting or repelling specific pollinators. The presence of phytohormones can shape plant communities by enhancing the survival and reproductive success of plants that produce them. How they interact with plant hormones. While phytohormones are not classified as traditional plant hormones, they influence growth, development, and stress responses suggest they engage in complex hormonal crosstalk within plants. Phytohormones can modulate auxin signaling, although their effects depend on concentration. Low levels of phytohormones may act as synergistically with auxin, promoting root development, and higher concentration, however, may have an inhibitory effects in many plants, reducing auxin-driven growth responses. In some cases, phytohormones appear to counteract synthetic auxin, affecting root elongation and shoot formation in plant cultures. Why direct interactions between phytohormones and cytokinins are not well documented. They combined role in growth regulation suggest a possible overlapping function in cell proliferation and cell differentiation. Some studies indicate synergistic relationships between phytohormones and gibberellins in some plants. For example, in rice, phytohormones enhance gibberellin activity, promoting germination and shoot elongation. And the next example, in maize, however, they show no significant activity, suggesting the effects may be specific dependent. Brassinosteroid, what about brassinosteroid? Phytohormones interact with these plant hormones pathways, potentially enhancing cell expansion, cell division, for example, in algae, and stress tolerance against heavy metals, for example, influence membrane stability and enzyme activity, as both brassinosteroid and phytohormones are involved in protecting plants from environmental stresses. Phytohormones play a role in plant defense, much like yasmonic acid and salicylic acid, which mediate response to pathogen attack and herbivore. They may act as a signaling molecules that enhance plant immune responses, similar to yasmonates, and there are some evidence which suggest that phytohormones may wait cooperation with or antagonistically with this plant hormones, depending, of course, on the stressors. What about the ethylene, which is involved in fruit ripening, stress responses, and senescence? Some studies indicate that phytohormones, phytohormones, not hormones, can slightly increase ethylene biosynthesis, potentially accelerating developmental processes, affect ethylene-dependent stress signaling, which could influence plant survival under adverse conditions. Similar to phytohormones, phytohormones also were found to play a role in enhancing stress tolerance. They could also influence stomatal regulation, minimizing excessive water loss through transpiration. Salinity stress leads to ion imbalance and disturb normal cellular processes. Phytohormone may aid in regulating ion channels, helping plant manage sodium or potassium balance. High temperature cause protein denaturation and membrane instability, while low temperatures lead to reduced enzymatic activity and cellular damage. Phytohormones were linked to the stabilization of cellular membranes and proteins, preventing heat-induced degradation, the most probably by head-shot proteins. In cold, they may support antifreeze protein and enhance metabolic adjustment to help, of course, plants survive freezing conditions. On the last, phytohormone boosts antioxidant enzyme activity, reducing oxidative damage. Plants, of course, in addition to abiotic challenges, plants face constant pressure from biotic stressors. I told that the phytohormones mimic insect molting hormones, tricking insect undergoing premature and incomplete molts. Phytohormones also exhibit antifungal and antibacterial properties. They can activate defense-relative genes, enhancing the production of protective proteins and some secondary metabolites. We know that phytohormones don't work alone. I told few. Because phytotoxins are not toxic to human and beneficial insect, they have been proposed as a natural bio-insect. This graph, of course, summarizes the presenting role of phytohormones against the action of abiotic and biotic stresses. As you know, phytohormone can interact synergistically with phytohormones like jasmonic acid, salicylic acid, which are pivotal in plant defense response to these stressors. The next graph presents the role of summarizing the role of phytohormones in, of course, plants, their distribution, the short pathways of biosynthesis, typical isolation by HPLC and nuclear magnetic resonance to check the structure, and of course LCMS omitted. No, not in my mind. To fully harness the potential of phytohormones, it is essential to extract them efficiently from plant sources while maintaining their bioactivity and purity. Several extraction techniques were developed, which each with advances and limitation depending on the target application. I would like to present some of them. This does not mean that the extraction methods shown on the slide are not good, but rather than I would like to highest the ones we use in my laboratory, as well as the identification techniques we applied, especially since, and I have already provided more details in the context of phytohormone isolation. I would like to repeat the best method is LC-MS-MS. To identify unknown compounds, LC, QTOF, MS techniques. Solvent extraction is a traditional methods. The most widely used techniques involves, of course, organic solvents such as ethanol, methanol, and acetone. The plant material is soaked in the solvent, for example, in methanol, allowing phytohormone to dissolve. After extraction, the solvent is evaporating behind the active compounds. This method is very, very simple and effective, but may require additional purification step to remove unwanted compounds. This is after initial extraction. Of course, the solid phase extraction is used to purify and concentrate phytohormone. It involves passing the extraction through the solid phase material, which is selectively bind the desired compounds. I believe this among the three presented methods, LC-MS is the best, when I said previously, for identifying not only phytohormone by other compounds, due to the following reaction: the high sensitivity of specificity, LC-MS, structural identification, separation of complex mixture, quantitative and qualitative analysis. LC-MS not only identify phytohormone but also quantifies them with high accuracy, and there is a minimal sample preparation compared to other techniques. LC-MS offer requires less extensive sample purification, now less than 25 milligram fresh weight of plant, reducing the risk of compounds degradation and loss. This is a sample LC that chromatographs were sample, for example, hydroxyeglysterone detected at that 254 nanometers. Tension time is below 4 minutes. What about commercial application of phytohormone? They are explored to use in agriculture as a natural growth enhancer and protective agents. With increasing in health enhancing food, phytohormones are being added to functional foods to provide extra health benefits, such as an enhanced immunity and improved metabolic health. Phytohormones are used in biotechnological application, particularly in tissue culture and genetic engineering research to understand and manipulate plant growth pathways. Let's talk about environmental consideration of phytohormone use. The first is biodiversity impact. If we over harvest wide plant source rich in phytohormone, we could threaten biodiversity. The next is agricultural use. Phytohormones have potential as natural pesticide and plant growth enhancer. However, it is still much learned in ecotoxicity. We need more research to understand the impact on pollinators, soil microbes, and aquatic life before widespread agriculture use. When we talk about sustainability, we also need to consider the carbon footprint. Using green chemistry and optimizing sample chains, we can help minimize emission from production and distribution. Finally, water use is another key factor. Since plant cultivation requires water, efficient water management is essential to ensure phytohormone production remains sustainable. So while phytohormone often offer many benefits, carefully environmental management is necessary to balance the advantages with ecological responsibility. Okay. Extracting phytohormone generates plant residues and solvent waste. Developing efficient rows and disposal methods is crucial to minimize environmental impact. Next, organic farming. As natural compounds, phytohormones can support organic farming, reducing reliance on synthetic chemicals and promoting a healthier ecosystem. By addressing, of course, this aspect, we can maximize the benefits of phytohormone while ensuring environmental responsible use. As conclusion, the first broad spectrum of benefits. Phytohormone inhibits diverse biological activities, playing a crucial role in plant defense and adapting. Next is challenges and opportunity. Lastly, importance of sustainable practice. As interesting in phytohormone growth, sustainable agricultural practice and the sources are essential to protect natural resources and ensure fair compensation for those involved in their production. By balancing this aspect, phytohormone can be effectively harnessed for both agricultural and commercial application as an environmental response manner. There are some references. I told you about the last paper. This is Arif Singh, Bajguz, and Hayat, phytohormone distribution, several diversity, biosynthesis activity, and crosstalk with phytohormones, published in International Journal of Molecular Sciences. I invite to read. We have more time to the end, and not thank you yet. But I want to discuss about why phytohormones are not yet considered phytohormones. Phytohormones cannot be classified as phytohormones because do not regulate plant growth and development widely. Unlike phytohormones, which act as signaling molecules controlling key physiological processes such as germination, flowering, and stress responses, phytohormones primarily serve as defensive compounds against herbivores. The main function is to disturb insect development by mimicking molting hormones, that means editorials, rather than influencing plant metabolism in hormone-like manner. Additionally, what is very important, phytohormones do not exhibit the low concentration regulatory activity characteristic of phytohormones. Unlike phytohormones, which are universally present in all plant species, phytoegdesteroids have a restricted distribution across the plant kingdom. They are predominantly found in some families, such as Caryophyllaceae, Chenopodiaceae, Asteraceae, Fabaceae, and Polypodiaceae, though they occur in some other taxa as well. Their presentation is often linked to an ecological advanced, particularly in species who required advanced defense mechanism against insect. Some plants accumulate a high concentration of egdesteroid in specific tissues, such as leaves, root, and seeds, to maximize their protective function. What about key difference between phytoegdesteroid and phytohormones? The first is a role in plant physiology. Phytohormones such as auxin, gibberellin, cytokinase, abscisic acid, and other biasmonate, brassinosteroids are essential for plant development, influencing cell division, elongation, differentiation. In contrast, phytoegdesteroids do not regulate plant growth and development systematically. While phytohormones are synthesized through highly conserved metabolic pathways integrated in plant physiology, phytoegdesteroids are secondary metabolites produced mainly in specific plant families, I show which, with no universal role in plant metabolism. The next key. Phytoegdesteroids exert their effects by binding to specific plant receptors and initiating signal transductions pathways. No plant receptor have been identified that specifically recognize phytoegdesteroid yet. Phytohormones, we know that the function and a very low concentration, whereas phytoegdesteroids are often present in a significantly higher amount, primarily to detect herbivores. About action in biotic stress, I told, and as a conclusion, of course, due to these fundamental differences, phytoegdesteroids are classified as only classified as secondary metabolites rather than phytohormones, despite their structural similarity to insect multi-hormones, egdesteroid, and plant hormones, brassinosteroids. Their primary function is defensive rather than regulatory, and their presence is not essential for plant growth development. I hope that your study will be more deeply and give the classification phytoegdesteroid and plant hormones. So this is the end. I would like to wish you good luck. I cross your fingers on your PhD thesis and other scientific career in this or other Indian university, maybe in other countries, for example, Europe, in Poland, in Białystok. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor, for a nice lecture. Actually, I am not present, but I know that I have already seen your lecture in the YouTube. I was just connected with the YouTube, so because I have also so many works to do for the validity function, so I am so sorry that I was not there. So, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Alhamdulillah, now we have completed all the lectures as well as that of the tutorial classes. So now we have the validity function that will be started at 11:15 a.m. Till then you are free, but uh, just after a few minutes I will give a list of sitting, so we cannot be haphazard to collect our certificate. Okay, so just after a few minutes I will give you. कैमरा स्टॉप करो.
उनसे ले ली पेन ड्राइव यहीं सेंड इधर आई थी अभी तक लिख किसी फोल्डर में डाला गया
आज की। हेलो, अब भाई किस नाम से किया है? किस नाम से आपने उसमें वो किया है, तराना डाला है, मतलब किस फोल्डर में है? हाँ, ये रहा। वो मैंने सब में डाला है, ये
ये ऐसे रिटर्न करेंगे।
हाँ। क्यों नहीं हो? किसी को बोला है? मैं सबको बोला है, मैंने कमाल नहीं करा। इसमें भी कम है।
मैं करवाता हूँ।
हाँ, कुछ करवाया और कुछ
in this weekend. So I'm very happy that I take and I rest on part of this matters. I have many messages from my during my keynote. Only messages. I wrote that I'm happy and good luck. Rest, rest, and rest.
शब्बीर का है? शब्बीर?
Wrote. Problem. Yeah.
शब्बीर को भेजो। शब्बीर को भेजो। शब्बीर को भेजो।
Is normally where? Studies, teaching. No, why? No, must.
जेब साइड ही निकालो। जेब साइड ही निकालो।
क्या आईडी ये?
हाँ,
अच्छा,
ऐसे
बता।
फिर सुनो।
Studies.
मैं
बोलो।
मैं ऐसे बोलूँगी कि इफ़ एनी वन। हाँ?
नो 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 नो, व्हाट इफ
तुम
एनीवन?
तो वो कपड़े पहन के ही नहीं आई। तो देखो, तुम्हें ये बोलना है कि तुम्हें क्या बोलना है, मैं बता रही हूँ, मैं कैसे इनवाइट करूँगी। मैं ऐसे बोलूँगी इफ़ एनी वन।
नो नो नो, इफ एनीवन, यू हैव टू,
अरे
यू
मेरे
हैव
को
टू,
बोलना तो
ऐसे
दो।
बोलना है।
इफ़ एनी वन ऑफ यू फ्रॉम द ऑडियंस वांट टू, ऐसे करके मैं ऐसे कैसे इफ़ एनी वन ऑफ यू वांट्स टू share their opinion, जी, share their opinion or
हाँ,
feedback, then they are most welcome and they can come and join my video. फिर मैं हट जाऊँगी, सबसे पहले अपनी आएंगी, एक अपी आएंगी पहले, ठीक है? उसके बाद तुम आना।
व्हाई कांट यू कॉल द नेम यार?
नहीं, ये फिर नेचुरल नहीं लगेगा।
ओके,
आई एम
ठीक।
कॉलिंग फॉर फीडबैक, तो ये लगेगा कि तो स्क्रिप्टेड है, हालांकि है स्क्रिप्टेड, लेकिन ऑडियंस को लगना चाहिए कि
हाँ,
रैंडम आया बच्चा
ठीक है,
अचानक से।
ठीक है।
समझ आ रही है बात? चल,
गॉट इट, गॉट
ठीक है?
इट। हाँ।
उसके बाद आई कॉल योर नेम। I request our dignitaries to take their respective seats. First, I would like to request our chief guest, Dr. Mohammad Azhar Shams sir, to please take your respective seats. Then I request our foreign expert, Professor Andrzej Bajguz. Then I request our chairperson, Professor Mohammad Badruzama Siddiqui sir, and to our course local coordinator, Professor Vibha Sharma ma'am, and our course coordinator, Professor Shamsul Hayat sir, and to our course co-coordinator, Professor Qazi Fariduddin sir. चिरागे इल्म जलाने का हौसला रखना, यही चिराग जलेंगे तो रोशनी होगी. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all the esteemed dignitaries, distinguished guests, respected audience. I, Andli Manjum, as your host, welcomes you all in the valedictory ceremony of the Global Initiative of Academic Networks workshop on advanced course on determination of plant hormones, agriculture and biotechnology, organized by the Department of Botany, Aligarh Muslim University. So ladies and gentlemen, today we are not merely marking the conclusion of an event, but celebrating the impact it has left on our minds and the inspiration it has ignited in our hearts. Over the past days, we have delved deep into the groundbreaking research, engaged in thought-provoking lectures and insightful tutorials, and widened our academic perspectives. This course has truly been a testament to the power of collaborative learning and academic excellence. It has brought together some of the finest minds, mentors who illuminated us with their wisdom, and participants whose enthusiasm turned every session with a dynamic exchange of knowledge. And now, as we step into the final session of this enriching experience, let us carry forward the spirit of learning and discovery that Gian represents. So let's begin this ceremony with the same energy and passion that we have shared throughout. So to begin with any noble occasion, it is always a blessing to seek divine grace. So I would like to invite Mr. Barkat Hussain to recite a few verses from the Holy Quran.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. يوم يقوم الروح والملائكة صفا لا يتكلمون إلا من عذن له الرحمن وقال ثوابا ذلك اليوم الحق فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه مآبا إنا أنذرناكم عذابا قريبا يوم ينظر المرء ما قدمت يداه ويقول الكافر يا ليتني كنت ترابا صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you, Mr. Barkat Hussain. May these divine words from the Holy Quran illuminate our paths with wisdom and knowledge. Now, to extend our heartfelt gratitude, I would like to invite Ms. Ashmi Ahmed to present the bouquet to our chief guest, Mohammad Azhar Shams. Everyone, please give a big round of applause. Then I request Ms. Sana to present the honor to our foreign expert, Professor Andrzej Bajguz. Then I request Saima Akhtar to present the honor to our chairperson, Professor Mohammad Badruzama Siddiqui sir. And then I request Ms. Sophia Anjum to present the bouquet to our local course coordinator, Professor Vibha Sharma ma'am. So ladies and gentlemen, a great leader always inspires and empowers. And today we are privileged to have such a guiding force among us. So I would like to invite our esteemed chairperson, Professor Mohammad Badruzama Siddiqui sir, to address the audience.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Professor Andrzej Bajguz, Professor Azhar Shams, Professor Vibha Sharma, Professor Shamsul Hayat, Professor Qazi Fariduddin, Professor Tabriz Ahmed Khan, Professor Abrar Ahmed Khan, Professor Anwar Shahzad, Professor Masroor Khan, Professor Mansoor Khan, sorry, Siddiqui, Mansoor Siddiqui sir. Then faculty members, guests, participants, students. It is truly an honor and privilege to stand before you as we conclude the Gian 2025 course on advanced course on determination of plant hormones, agriculture and biotechnology, organized by the Department of Botany, Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh. This course has been an enriching journey of knowledge and collaboration, bringing together experts, researchers, students from diverse backgrounds to explore the intricate world of plant hormone and their application in agriculture and biotechnology. Over the past days, we have not only deepened our understanding, but also enforced our commitment to tackling the pressing challenges of modern agriculture for more sustainable future. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Professor Andrzej Bajguz, our esteemed foreign faculty member, for his invaluable contributions. Your expertise and dedication have shed light on the complexities of plant hormones, encouraging us to think critically and innovatively. As we bring this valedictory function to a close, I hope the knowledge gained and the connections formed during this course will continue to inspire and guide us in near future. Let us carry forward the spirit of the collaboration and innovation as we strive to advance the field of agriculture and biotechnology. Thank you all for being a part of the remarkable event. May the days ahead be filled with the meaningful discussions, groundbreaking research, and shared commitment to the progress of plant sciences. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words. So, ladies and gentlemen, to encapsulate the highlights and key takeaways of this prestigious Gian workshop, I would like to invite the course coordinator, Professor Shamsul Hayat, sir, to present the course report.
Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Azhar Shams, IRTS, Professor Andrzej Bajguz, Professor M. Badruzama Siddiqui, Professor Vibha Sharma, Local Coordinator, Professor Qazi Fariduddin, esteemed faculty members, dear friends, distinguished participants and delegates. It's my privilege as the course coordinator to present a comprehensive report on the Gian course on the advanced course on determination of plant hormone, agriculture and biotechnology, which was conducted over the past 5 days. This course has been a remarkable success, and I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the global initiative of Academic Network, a visionary program initiated by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, for providing this invaluable platform. Gian has once again proven its commitment for fostering advanced learning, skill development, and interdisciplinary research among faculties, researchers, and students. This course was meticulously designed to provide participants with an in-depth understanding of plant hormone, or you can say the phytohormone, their extraction, profiling, and applications in agriculture and biotechnology. The curriculum seamlessly blended theoretical lectures and hands-on tutorial, ensuring the participant not only gained theoretical knowledge but also acquired practical skills essential for cutting-edge research in plant hormone biology. The course was divided into 50 theoretical lectures and 6 tutorials covering a wide range of topics related to plant hormone research. The course provided a comprehensive understanding of plant hormone biology, from extraction and profiling to their application in agriculture and biotechnology. Participants also gained hands-on experience with advanced analytical tools and techniques such as GCMS, PAM flowmetry, IRGA, tissue culture, and the preparation of plant-derived smoke-saturated water, which are crucial for modern plant hormone research. The inclusion of new and emerging topics such as melatonin, strigolactones, and plant-derived smoke-saturated water added a unique dimension to the course. The interactive session and practical tutorials allowed participants to apply their theoretical knowledge in real-world scenarios, enhancing their research capabilities. By the end of the course, the participants gained a deeper understanding of the role of plant hormones in agriculture and biotechnology, acquired practical skills in advanced analytical techniques and instrumentation, developed a network of collaboration with experts and peers, fostering future interdisciplinary research. This course would not have been possible without the dedication and expertise of the foreign experts and our faculty members as a guest lecturers. I extend my sincere gratitude to our foreign faculty, Professor Andrzej and the Professor Qazi Fariduddin, Professor Masroor Khan, Dr. Gausia Bashri, and Dr. Yamsi Arif for their invaluable contribution as a resource person. My heartfelt thanks also go to the participants and delegates for their active engagement and enthusiasm throughout the course. Finally, I would like to express my gratitude to the Ministry of Education, Government of India, and the Gian program for their unwavering support in making this course a resounding success. This course has been a transformative experience for all participants, equipping them with knowledge and skills necessary to excel in the field of plant hormone research. It has also reinforced the importance of interdisciplinary collaboration and advanced learning in addressing global challenges in agriculture and biotechnology. Thank you all for your participation and support. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for summarizing this incredible academic journey, and also your meticulous efforts in making this workshop success are truly commendable. So, a distinguished scholar, an eminent researcher, and an inspiration to many, our foreign expert today needs no introduction. So, we are honored to have with us Professor Andrzej Bajguz, whose contributions to the field have been remarkable. So, I invite him to share his thoughts with us. Please.
Good morning. Thank you very much for invitation and expected welcome in Aligarh Muslim University in India. It was a pleasure to meet you and meet very famous scientist, Indian scientist, and of course personally meet again my friend Professor Samsul Hayat. It was a very warm time in my in my career. I'm very glad that I'm in India. I met very famous, nice people. I visit in many places in the campus of Aligarh Muslim University. I had many meetings and visit some free places, museum. It was very fine. So I had the time to rest. I had the time to rest in warm days. Nice to, of course, for me, and I rest in very fine and beautiful surrounding of Department of Botany. It's a nice place to study. It's a nice place to teach and learn, and of course rest for us. I'm very glad that I am again. So many thanks again for invitation. What must I say about this time? People characterize smiling and and hospitality. Is the first what I may say about Indian people. Hospitality and smiling. I must say about food. Yeah, food for me was prepared mild, so I'm very proud. Thank you very much for invitation and unexpected again welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your words and gracing us with your presence. तो अब हम बात करेंगे उनकी जिनका इंतज़ार करते हम इनॉग्रेशन सेरेमनी पे बहुत ज़्यादा, बट उनकी कुछ ज़ाती मजबूरियाँ थीं जिसकी वजह से वो शामिल नहीं हो पाए थे. देर लगी आने में तुमको शुक्र है फिर भी आए तो, आस ने दिल का साथ न छोड़ा वैसे हम घबराए तो. So ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our chief guest Mohammad Azhar Shams, sir. A seasoned professional with a rich legacy in Indian railways and logistic management. An ex-IRTS officer of the 1992 batch, he has served in key leadership roles across various railway zones, earning prestigious accolades including General Managers Awards and the Railway Minister Award. His tenure at Conquer and transformative initiatives in logistics, cost optimization and operational efficiency, helping the sector adapt the modern challenges. And beyond his professional excellence, he is also a passionate ghazal expert with his book Dar Haqiqat, published in 2019. तो अब जब सर आप गज़ल के इतने शौकीन हैं तो बस 4 मिसरे कहूँगी। जुगनू जले बुझे मेरी पलकों पे सुबह तक, जब भी तेरा ख्याल सरे शाम आ गया। कुछ दोस्तों ने पूछा बताओ गज़ल है क्या, बेसाख्ता लबों पे तेरा नाम आ गया। So with big round of applause, let's welcome Mohammad Azhar Shams sir.
Assalamu alaikum. Respected Professor Andres, respected Professor Badruzama Sahab, Professor Vibha Sharma, my friend Shamsul Hayat, and Professor Qadi Fariduddin Sahab, other faculty members, distinguished delegates, and dear participants. It's really great honor to be present or to come back to your alma mater. Aligarh has been my alma mater, and whatever I am today, I think it has all been the blessing of Aligarh Muslim University and the foundation provided by the great Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. So I think we must salute him that we are able to learn and grow and provide a leadership at the top level. I am really elated. I don't know, it's not my field. That's botany or like plant hormones. I am not much aware. But what research can provide to the world and what research importance we should give focus to, I think it does not require iteration. So I am really glad to be present here in the valedictory function of Gian 2025 course on plant hormones. Though I was to be present here in the inaugural function, but because of some family exigencies, I could not manage. I am really sorry for that, because I committed Shamsul Hayat that I shall be coming, but my mother-in-law basically got admitted in an emergency and I had to stay in the hospital. That was basically the problem. I could not come. But when Shamsul told me that now there is a valedictory function also, I thought, okay, I will manage, and then I am in between you. Gyan program of Government of India, as we all know, is a initiative of Department of Education of Government of India, and it is one of the unique program because in 35 years of my career of civil services and then so closely being associated with Government of India initiatives, I don't find that the government has come such an innovative program to provide a platform where we can share our knowledge for research. Everybody present here will appreciate that the development of a nation depends on the research. If we are not focusing on research, irrespective of the effort the government keep on making and making and making, we will absolutely not be able to achieve the vision of our Prime Minister of Viksit Bharat in 2047. I will give you one data, that what is the research R&D expenditure of Government of India as of now. It is 0.64% of our GDP. And we all know that our GDP stands at $3.5 trillion, which comes out around $65 billion per year. And the research and development expenditure of USA, it is $885 billion. And if you compare the research and development expenditure of all other the developed nations, and the developing nation and the poor nation, I think this figure will provide you the answer why a country is developed, why a country is developing, and why a country is termed as a poor country. So I think we have to underline and then get associated with the innovative research and provide a leadership to the nation and excel at the world level. This initiative, as I was telling you, that initiative of Government of India, it was started in 2015-16. And initially it was a collaboration with USA, but keeping with the success and the demand by the professional academician everywhere, then this government extended this program from USA to all other nations. Now we can collaborate with every nation in the world. I was going through the data. I found that from 2015-16 to 2023, a total of 1,772 courses have been organized. But the point which I want to highlight is that out of these 1,772 courses, 39% were organized by IITs, 25% by NITs. If I add up these two numbers, it would come out 64%. Means that rest all institutions, whether they are the central institution, the state university, other institution, they combine together have organized courses 35%, which is absolutely very, very abysmal. Very, very abysmal. It means that we are not taking the advantage of the Government of India initiatives, which is such great and unique. The government has so far has, incurred an expenditure of 126 crore on this initiative. I don't know, it would not be right on my part to ask a question that out of 126 crore, how many crore the Aligarh Muslim University has been able to corner it? The point I want to highlight is that let us focus on it. Let us organize more and more such programs. When government is ready to provide the help, why we have not been able to take the help? And then blaming every time to government, that government is not doing this, government is not doing that. Okay, government has not been doing everything. But if there is a platform, if there is an initiative, let us take that initiative for the advantage of our professors, for the advantage of our students, so that they can focus on research and they can excel. The sharing of the knowledge is very, very important. Like Aligarh, the great works are being done. The great work. Every department is doing great work. But what works are being done on the same field, at the global level, we might not be aware. So if there is a platform, let us call, let us go and meet and share what you are doing, what they are doing, and how we can collaborate, and then see that best result can come out. So I would request all the responsible people here, and I was thinking if when Vice Chancellor ma'am would be there, I would request her to provide a kind of support so that every department may organize more and more such programs for the benefit of the students. So I think that is my humble request. Chairman sir is here, Shamsul Hayat and other dignitaries are here. So I think let us ensure that on a yearly basis, let us put a target that botany department shall be organizing these many programs. Because that numbers is one thing, but we can organize with a plan. Okay, for this particular year, these many programs in these many fields we are going to organize. And then it requires a lot of effort to organize a program and to approach to the government, to approach to the foreign dignitaries and all those kind of things. I think this humble request will be, people will appreciate here and will provide further opportunities to the students and then professor and teachers to, share the knowledge and, provide a platform where the innovation and the spark of the mind can get a shape and direction. I am really, I must appreciate the effort put on by Professor Shamsul Hayat and then Professor Qazi Fariduddin Sahab, because these kind of programs require a lot of effort to organize. There are licensing, there are coordination, and it's not like that. Okay, when you just plan something and then it happens. That they must have certainly put in a lot of effort and have endured a lot of pain. And I think they deserve full recognition for their effort and providing a platform to all of you here. And I hope that they will keep on taking such initiative in future also. And the botany department, as it has been excelling over the years, I think this program and this initiative will certainly provide a much larger canvas to the student to excel in more than one ways. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your thought-provoking words and all the encouragement. Every successful event has strong pillars of support behind it. So I now invite our local Gian coordinator, Professor Vibha Sharma ma'am, who played a crucial role in making this workshop a grand success. Everyone, please give a big round of applause for Professor Vibha Sharma ma'am.
A very good morning to all of you. Assalamu alaikum. Adab. There is no light, but I think the program is helmed by somebody called Professor Shamsul Hayat. So there should be enough light. और मेरे ख्याल से यहाँ पर इस कमरे में इस वक्त 3 शम्स तो शायद मैंने गिन लिए हैं एक हमारे असिस्टेंट DSW साहब बैठे हुए हैं शम्स भाई द चीफ गेस्ट इज शम्स साहब एंड द कोऑर्डिनेटर इज आल्सो प्रोफेसर शम्सुल हयात तो रोशनी काफ़ी है इसके बगैर भी चल जाएगा सो ऑन अ सीरियस नोट आई मस्ट ऑफिशियली स्टार्ट Janab Mohammad Azhar Shams Saab, Chief Guest for this program, former IRTS, Indian Railways, Professor Andrzej from Poland, the faculty of this program, Professor Mohammad Badru Zama Siddiqui, Chairperson Department of Botany, Professor Shamsul Hayat, Coordinator for this Gian course, Professor Qazi Fariduddin, the co-coordinator for this Gian course, honorable faculty members sitting out here. I can see honorable EC member Professor Shamim Saab is here and MIC Land and Gardens, Anwar Khurshid Saab is here, Anwar Shehzad Saab and other senior teachers are here. Dear students, research scholars, very good morning once again. It's indeed a easiest job for me in this room, that is to say thank you. So I must extend a very big thanks to all of you for making this program such a huge success. I would love to listen to the feedback of the participants, how they found the program, what is it that they could learn from it, what are the new points of research that have inspired them. We would be happy to listen to your feedback. I'm sure that will follow when I speak. As the local Gian coordinator who has taken this duty somewhere in the mid of the journey of this year's Gian season, I am very excited to share a few details with our chief guest because as an old boy of AMU, I could see that his concern was straight from the bottom of his heart. And we really appreciate that when our own seniors, our buzurg come and tell us that we should improve a bit more, there is always a room for improvement because that's the room which is present everywhere and it is present here also. So 2 exciting things. For a university, 50 Gyan courses are open to be applied for in a semester, in a season. And we have been able to apply quite a lot, although not 50 in the season that is going on. So yes, we need to apply more. That is one very important thing. The offer is lying there. And if we do not send 50 applications to the full, then it is something that we are missing out. The opportunity is there. So this is something that I request all the young researchers present here now. Very soon the applications are going to be open. So please come forward, spread a word about it. Look for foreign faculties already well in advance. Talk to them. Prepare your proposals even before the applications are open for receiving. And when everything is in place and when things open up, the portal opens up, you are just ready with details to apply for. So this is for everyone in the entire university. Wherever I'm going, I'm saying this. The second thing is, which is not related directly to Gyan, but it is of course a research aspect. So I must share with Shams Saab that we do not generally lag behind whenever there is an opportunity. And our story of MOOC Swayam program is a success story because in our first year of its doing, Our university did as many number of courses in 1 year, which was more than equally put courses done by all the central universities. So this was our first year, which was the last season. And that season was very successful. Nearly 60,000 students got enrolled in those courses. And now all those courses, plus the courses which were in this season, they are going for a run and rerun. So this is something very inspiring for all of us. And yes, we must appreciate the policies and the vision of government and the people in various corners of this country who are sitting in agencies like UGC, SWAYAM, MOOC, Gian, and Spark. There are so many offers that are there. You should always keep in touch of these things. Because I'm a visiting faculty to Stockholm University, and we always associate Scandinavia with affluence enjoyed by academic circles and research. But I must tell you that inviting foreign faculties, fully funded foreign faculties, is a difficult thing even in Scandinavian countries now. And here in a third world country, the government is offering a fully funded invitation to foreign faculty for 5 days residency is a big thing. It's really a big thing. Students must make the best of it. And I know that Botany department has done a marvelous job in that, because I was in touch with the coordinator and other students around here, and I was told that everything was very smooth. The course was going nice, and the classroom interactions were very engaging for all of you, and many new things have come up. I'm not an expert in botany. Expert is, of course, a very big term. I don't even come close to botany, except for the fact that I belong to the world which is full of plants, and we consume plants. And I was thinking, sitting there, that the word plant hormone is such an interesting term, because we always talk about animal hormones and how the hormonal disorders in the animals that we consume is causing health problems. I wonder if this could be related in some way to the plant hormones also. If there is some disorder in plant hormones, then the diets that are dependent on that are consumed by us, and we would also be suffering. So it's a very long discussion, long cycle. Again, I will say that something that I said in my opening remarks in the inaugural session, that there is a need for more and more interdisciplinary approach, because knowledge is a quantum. We need to enter the gateways of knowledge from various entries: literature, science, social science, mathematics, medical sciences are different gateways. And the ultimate goal is for all of us the quest for knowledge. So we must meet somewhere. We must have some common domains. We must have interactive exchanges where we can come together and document more interesting proposals and research areas to show the world that knowledge is not secluded and watertight compartment of disciplines. Knowledge is a free-flowing continuum, and our students can become multifaceted only when they have exposure to various disciplines. Like, the great stalwarts of the past, Leonardo da Vinci, and various scholars who were musicians as well as mathematicians, botanists, and science lovers. So I will just say this much. We have completed various Gian courses, 22 so far, a long way to go. Various courses are pipeline in this season, and I get news various other courses are ready for application. So we'll meet again, and I hope Professor Andrzej's stay has been wonderful, and he must have picked up something about India as a good thing to say, and especially about AMU to say when he goes back. And things should not end. Things should just keep beginning once again and again. Thank you, Professor Andrzej, for taking out time, coming to our university, and giving us such wonderful course. I thank Department of Botany. I thank the chairperson, the coordinator, course coordinator, the entire team who is working behind it. I thank the Vice Chancellor, various functionaries of this university for always being there to facilitate such wonderful courses. So this is my last word. And all those who have come from outside Aligarh, when you go back, please remember AMU in your good wishes. Thank you. Khuda Hafiz.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words and unwavering support. So I now request Dr. Atish Sardar, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany from Jogesh Chandra Chaudhary College, Kolkata, to share his thoughts on this workshop.
Very good morning to the coordinators of this course, the resource persons, the distinguished dignitaries present here, and the respected faculty members of the Department of Botany, Aligarh Muslim University. Firstly, I would like to thank Samsul sir for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this Gian course. The Gian programs are a great initiative that has been taken by the Ministry of Education, Department of Ministry of Education, Government of India, where Indian students get an opportunity to interact and learn from both foreign as well as indigenous faculties. Talking about this Gian program, it was a very meticulously designed and well executed. Equal emphasis were given to both theoretical and tutorial lectures. Personally, this outing has been a wonderful learning experience for me, where I have learned new things and got new ideas, which I could hopefully implement in my future research endeavors. I love the food, love the hospitality, and my stay in the guest house, and my interactions with the faculty members of these departments were captivating. I will always cherish this experience in Aligarh Muslim University. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words. So, ladies and gentlemen, I feel immense pleasure to introduce our Indian expert, Professor Masroor Akhtar Khan from Department of Botany, Aligarh Muslim University. After learning his PhD from AMU, he was offered another PhD opportunity at Cambridge University, UK, but he chose to pursue postdoctoral fellowship at Ohio State University, USA. Sir owned around 250 research papers in reputed international journals and around 10 books. So with big round of applause, I would like to invite Professor Masroor Khan to share his opinions on this workshop.
So, respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, Assalamu alaikum and good morning to everybody. So, I am very much thankful to the chief guest, Professor Andrzej from Poland. He traveled a long distance to join this program, and he imparted a huge treasure of knowledge to us, and really he deserves a lot of appreciation. So, I am also very much thankful to Professor Shamsul Hayat. He arranged a very good program for the students, and really I am sure that they will learn a lot from this program and they will improve their research day by day. So, basically, these programs are very important, especially for the students. And we have to improve our learning. There was a lady in United States, and her name I forgot, something Rousseau Lenore. She gave a very good statement. She says that the great minds think ideas, great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss pupils, right? Great minds discuss ideas, and average mind discuss events, यहाँ ये हो गया, वहाँ वो हो गया, and the small mind discusses about the people. So you have to develop a lot of things in your mind. And the people have done a great work. For example, there was a lady, her name was Fatma Al-Fahri. She was born in Tunis, and she developed first university of the world, first university of the world, Al-Qairun, in Morocco, Fez city. Name of city is Fez. She developed the first university in 865 AD, first university of the world. Okay, so people have done a lot of great work. And one more example I must cite about the Norman Borlaug. He is called as father of Green Revolution. So about 50 or 60 years ago, there were a lot of starvation in Africa, in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Burma. People were starving. Okay, you may recall that one picture was he was awarded a good prize in the world, and the picture was that in Africa, in Sudan, there was a jungle, and a small baby was going to die. There was a small boy, and somebody told that some food is being distributed by the government agency, US government agency. So he was crawling, and he was so weak he could not reach to destination, and he died. And he was died. A vulture was sitting over there and keeping an eye on that boy, that when this boy dies, then I should take this boy as a food. So that figure, that picture got world prize in the world. So there was so much hunger in the world about 60 years ago. So Norman Borlaug, you will be surprised to know, he did more than 1,000 experiments on wheat. Okay, that how we can get good varieties of wheat. And he was successful. After about 20 years of research, he produced such varieties of wheat which was short in size, dwarf, and high yielding, and disease resistant. He distributed the seeds of wheat all over the poor countries in the world and said to the farmers, don't eat them, just multiply the seeds, okay, for a few years. And after multiplication, the wheat production was doubled in Pakistan, in India, the wheat production was doubled. And this way the starvation from the world was removed. So the people have done a great work to save the humanity. So you should also make intention that we will do great things for the humanity and for the mankind. Okay, your intention will result. There was a great scholar in Lucknow, Maulana Ali Mia. Everybody knows. When I went to America, so one boy was there. He said, "How is Maulana Ali Mia?" I said, "How do you know him?" "Oh, who does not know him? In whole America and whole Arab countries, they know him due to his literature work." So he gave a very good statement for the student that you should develop two things in your career. Number one, you should do the work sincerity, ikhlas, not for money, not for name and fame, but to save the humanity for the mankind. You have to develop sincerity, ikhlas, and number two, ikhtisas, specialty. Okay, there should be no one in front of you in your field. Okay, so you have to develop sincerity and specialty. So with these words, I would like to suggest you, the student, you are the future of the world, okay, and you are the asset of the world. So you have to do great things in future for the humanity and mankind, okay. So with this word, I am departing from you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now, from the participants, if any one of you wants to give any feedback about the course, then you're most welcome. Please come forward.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning everyone. This is Ashmi Ahmed, a first year PhD student. I would like to give my feedback on this Gian program. I deem it a great honor to be a part of this program organized by my supervisor, Professor Shamsul Hayat and Qazi Fariduddin sir. Professor Masroor Ahmed introduced us with the novel hormone carcinogens, and the hands-on training given by Dr. Yamshi Arif was commendable. I would like to say that all the enlightening lecture given by Professor Andres was thought-provoking, and I wish that my department keep on bringing such programs for our to boost our academic session. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shabir Ahmed Sheikh. Respected professors, coordinators, and dear participants. I think I consider myself truly grateful to be here to attend this program, that's Global Initiative Academic Network on Phytohormones. I'm very thankful to coordinators who arranged this program for us. I think I'm truly blessed to be the part of this program. We learned a lot of things, especially the tutorials that Dr. Yamshi ma'am conducted for us, and even let us do the things by ourselves and make us understand how these tools work. So from the day one, when Professor Viva Sharma ma'am said a very wonderful line, that's if the earth has to laugh, it laughs to flowers. That line motivates me to to wake up early in the morning and come here every day from the past 4 days. I'm very thankful to the department. Thank you very much for organizing such program, and I hope that these programs are going to be arranged in future as well. That will enlighten us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, participants. So, gratitude is the best expressed not just in words but in gestures. So, as a token of appreciation, we would like to present mementos to our guests and course experts. So, I request our course coordinator, Professor Shamsul Hayat sir, to felicitate this.
To present the memento of our chief guest, I request Professor Andres, please hand over the memento to our chief guest, Muhammad Azhar Shams. Now I request to Mr. Azhar Shams to please present a memento to our foreign expert, Professor Andrzej Bajguz. Now I request to Professor Andrzej Bajguz to present a memento to Professor Masroor A. Khan, our Indian expert. Now I request Professor Andres to present a memento our another Indian expert, Dr. Gausia Bashri. Now I request to Andres to present a memento to Dr. Yamshi Arif, who is instrumental in hands-on training on all the physiological instruments. So now it is the time to give a certificate by the hand of our foreign expert. So now I request to Mahin Sherwani, Ikra Khan, Rumi Khan, Azra Khan, Sana, Habiba, Ikra, Hajra Bari, Surbi Singh and Ishfat Hani to collect their certificate from Professor Andrzej Bajguz. ये 10 एक साथ दे दो। बात नाम तो कर दिए, 10 लोगों दे दिए। हाँ? बाकी तुम कर लो फटाफट।
यहाँ से। Then next, I request participants to be a little quick as we are running out of the time. Next, I request our chief guest, Mohammad Azhar Shams sir, to please come forward and felicitate our students. So now I request Maria Zahir, Saida Zaima Zeb, Sania Rahman, Sumayya Shaheen, Arshi Fatima, Bisma Hilal, Hafza Imtiaz, Zeba Parveen, Yamshi Arif and Rizwana Kausar to please come forward and collect your certificates of appreciation. Now I request our department chairperson, Professor Mohammad Badruzama Siddiqui sir, to please come forward and felicitate our students with the certificate of appreciation. And for this, now I request Samin Zaidi, Ashmi Ahmed, Noor Hira, Sofia Anjum, Indrakshi, Saima Akhtar, Muniza Hussain, Mohammad Fasihuddin Khan, Mohammad Anas, and Dr. Atish Sardar. And now I would like to request our course local coordinator, Professor Vibha Sharma ma'am, to please felicitate the students. And the students' names are Swarnendra Banerjee, Asif Hussain Hajam, Muhammad Humaid Yaqub, Andli Banjum, Muhammad Hamad Khosar, Muhammad Adil Hussain, Aman Gulfam, Sheikh Zia, Abdullah, and Sumit Kumar Singh.
बाद में जो हम लोगों का लिखा हुआ है, शमशुल हयात और क्या
Now I request Professor Mohammad Shamim sir, respected EC member, to please come forward and felicitate our students with the appreciation certificate. And the students' names are Mohammad Soban Ali, Shakib Ahmed, Harish, Shabbir Ahmed Sheikh, Sabahat Haseen, Sonia Waqar, Priyanka Singh, Sumaya Chaudhary, Ayushi Singh, Barkat Hussain, and Mohammad Shiraz. Congratulations to all the participants, and may this certificate be a testament to your learning and dedication. उजाले अपनी यादों के हमारे साथ रहने दो, न जाने किस गली में जिंदगी की शाम हो जाए. So ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the end of this event, let us take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude and thanks for the formal for the formal vote of thanks, I would like to invite our Gian course co-coordinator, Professor Qazi Fariduddin sir, to present vote of thanks.
Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Azhar Shams, Professor Andrzej, Chairperson, Department of Botany, Professor Baduz Jama Siddiqui Sahab, Local Gian Coordinator, Professor Vibhash Sharma, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, dear participants and friends. It is with immense pleasure and a profound sense of gratitude that I extend a warm welcome to all of you at valedictory function of the Gian course titled Advanced Course on Determination of Plant Hormones, Agriculture and Biotechnology. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Professor Andrzej, our distinguished foreign faculty member, for gracing this event with his presence and sharing his valuable insights and expertise. Over the course of a number of enlightening lectures, Andrzej has covered a wide spectrum of topics related to plant hormones, providing us with new directions and perspective to explore in this critical area of research. Your contributions have been truly inspiring, and we are deeply grateful for your dedication. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Professor Naima Khatoon, our esteemed Vice Chancellor and the patron of this course, for her unwavering support and motivation. A special word of thanks to Mr. Azhar Shams, an ex-IRTS officer of 1992 batch, for kindly gracing this valedictory function. We are immensely grateful to the Global Initiative of Academic Networks under the Ministry of Education, Government of India, for funding this incredible platform. This initiative has brought together experts and participants from across the globe, fostering knowledge, innovation, and collaboration in the field of plant hormones. A special word of thanks to the local Gian coordinator, Professor Vibhash Sharma, who has worked diligently to ensure the success of this event. Your efforts have been pivotal in making this course a true reality. I would like to acknowledge the unwavering support of Chairperson of the Department of Botany and all the faculty members who have contributed to the smooth functioning of this event. Your dedication and hard work have been the backbone of this initiative. I extend my gratitude to MIC Land and Gardens for providing the necessary infrastructure for decorating the stage, adding to the grandeur of this occasion. The contributions of our Indian experts and resource persons deserve special mention. Their extensive deliberations on a wide range of topics have made this course a truly enriching and wonderful learning experience for all the participants. I acknowledge the zeal and enthusiasm that all the participants have shown throughout the course. Last but certainly not least, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the technical and support staff, especially Mr. Imran Ahmed, STA, Dr. Afaq, Sharif, Shoaib, and many others whose name I may have missed. Your tireless efforts behind the scenes have been crucial to the success of this event. I also thank the volunteer and everyone who have worked diligently to ensure the seamless execution of this function. I would like to thank MICCAW, PRO, and media teams for their extensive coverage of this event in both print and electronic media, helping to amplify its impact and face value. Once again, thank you all for being part of this momentous occasion. Let us continue to make this course a memorable and impactful experience for everyone involved. As we conclude this valedictory function, I hope the days ahead are filled with fruitful discussion, innovative ideas, and collaborative spirit that will propel us forward in the field of plant hormones. Thank you all with a pledge that we will strive for excellence in our respective endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your acknowledging words. A gathering like this is incomplete without a tribute to our roots and nation. So it's time for the University Tarana, followed by the national anthem, and I request everyone to stand when national anthem begins. And I also request the volunteers to please come forward for the University Tarana.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Thank you all. So now I request to our faculty members, so please just join in our conference room for a few minutes. All the faculty members are requested to join in the conference room for a few minutes.